Hello people, what's going on? Good morning from Dhaka, Bangladesh. I'm planning to do two videos. Actually, I've done one. I'm gonna be uploading this one and that one simultaneously. Whichever comes first would be the first upload. So I have done, first video was, I think, talking about Rasasi's 4 big fragrances. I just revisited them and I plan to do a big video. Like, this is a big statement. Because many people ask me, I'm taking ideas from my own brainstorming and my community members. Someone asked me to show my full collection. I might perhaps do it, but it's very cumbersome. So a lot of ideas are generating. Thank you so much, community. Love you so much for the ideas. I really appreciate it. So today I'm gonna put up my top 10 favorite designer brands. Okay, and this is gonna be very controversial, or I'm gonna get a lot of hate for it. Understand, but if you actually watch my videos, know this is just my personal sentiments from the journey that I have gone through, from the fragrances I have used. Okay, and I can put up any house that I like. This is my choice, so I have the liberty. And I'm not trying to say these are the absolute best. These are my top favorite fragrance houses. If you do not see big houses that you like, perhaps the reason could be they are not included, could be not that many fragrances I have owned from their house, but they are really great house. Okay, if you see some houses, they are not here because maybe they are a bit too pricey for my liking, or they are more above, like upper class, than designer. There are a lot of reasons, but ultimately these are the ones I have most bottles of and most experiences. That's how I created memory, and that's how I love them. So I'm accompanied. I'm going to just lockdown food, cup noodles, and my favorite, I am just, they're here to accompany me, creamy latte from Nescafe. That's being mixed. So after the video, we'll go for breakfast. I will go for breakfast. You guys can make breakfast at home. Don't be lazy ass. Get up there, make eggs, like, make some good breakfast for your family, So yeah, I have 3 honorable mentions. Yeah, you have to understand, some brands, they have to be in the list, but they wouldn't enter my top 10. I'll tell you very briefly why. First, one last thing, I really have to say this. All these houses and the fragrances that I own, I love them. I'm doing this for fun purpose, for entertainment. So do not do not get hurt by seeing the order, or some brands do not make it. You can put up your own brands. This is just a humble suggestion. All right, first one is Issey Miyake House. This is one fragrance I love the most from House of Issey Miyake. Issey Miyake have a lot of fragrances. I do love Noir Ambre and this one equally. This one is more fresher. Noir Ambre, it's a lot more darker and sweet. But outside these two, I mean, there are a lot of fragrances that are good, but not that great. I'm not very big fan of L'Eau d'Essai, the original one. So they have some great fragrances in there. They have good value on many parts. You get 125 ml, awesome bottles, long lasting. So my first honorable mention is Issey Miyake House. Second honorable mention is a fragrance house I really wanted to, really wanted to put in top 10. If you see my top 10, I will describe why this one just missed out. Okay, and the next one also big house missed out. This one will be House of Calvin Klein. This is one house I have reviewed, I think, some of the most number of fragrances. Okay, like, this has a lot of attachment to me, more affordable, crowd pleaser. The most beautiful part is the affordability factor on these. CK Reveal is my favorite, Obsession is my favorite, Eternity line, thousands of fragrances out there. They have put serious work out there, so respect Calvin Klein. Second honorable mention. Third honorable mention is the biggest controversy maker, and I think this pick or this entry would make many people mad, but hear me out. This House of Chanel. Okay, the Chanel supposed to be always in the top tier, best design house, right? So why didn't make the list? See, Chanel has produced some great fragrance in the past. They have this Elior line, they have Antheus, they have like Egoist, Platinum Egoist, some of my favorite fragrances. Even this one is a masterpiece. Then they have Pumos. You'll see, if you see the heritage, they have a lot of Chanel fragrances, but my only complaint is they are not releasing anything new. I think since last Bloody Chanel Parfum, after that, nothing much. So they're stuck with the old fragrance line, and that actually is not good news. So I'm not very happy about it. So honorable mention house, Chanel. That is my reason. Okay, now entering top 10. These are my happy entry. Like, I hope I picked up the right ones. I hope I did not miss out, and I did miss out on many house. Okay, so I'm apologizing, but here we go. First, top brand for me, Azzaro. Okay, big statement, big fragrance, and big house have lot of choices. You find their sweet fragrances, fresh fragrances, you find some OG fragrances, you find some modern fragrances. They have it all, and most beautiful part is their prices are really good. Most you have to pay on most Azaros are 50, 45 bucks for a full on bottle, and many fragrances give you 125 ml. So my absolute favorite Azaro number 10. Number 9, my most favorite house, Hugo Boss. Hugo Boss is one house I started my journey with, Hugo Boss bottle, but I'm showing you this one today, each as an example. Hugo Boss has wide variety also. They have a lot of fun fragrances. They have fragrances built for youth mostly, and they have a lot of fragrance that is nostalgic. You know, like you smell them like this one or Boss bottle or the scent. You'll be like, oh, I know that DNA. It's so well known. So they actually managed to reach out to people and sell a lot of fragrances. You know, so Hugo Boss was in Malaysia also. It's like I see it everywhere. Very popular brand. So number 9 is Hugo Boss. Number 8, House of Bulgari. Bulgari is, I own a lot of fragrances from Bulgari. Check out my reviews on this house. This is my current favorite. Like I really, really enjoy this Bulgari Aquamarine. So they have this Aqua line, they have Bulgari Man line, they have Bulgari Purom line. I can't remember all of them. So Bulgari, they actually has like BLV Blue, Man, I can't remember all of them, but there are so many fragrances from House of Bulgari for both men and women's side. But what Bulgari offers, wide variety of really nice smelling fragrances. Bulgari Man in Black being one of my most favorite. So Bulgari is a definitely wonderful house. Check it out, one of the most valuable in my rotation in my collection. Okay, that's number 8. Number 7, and then when I go show the rest. Number 7 is House of YSL, Yves Saint Laurent. I cannot say it. I'm like, I almost swallowed that last part, my Yves Saint Laurent, you know. So better say YSL. Yeah, YSL. Confident. YSL. How hard is that? YSL, bro. I know this. YSL is one of my favorite brands because I own Kuros, Sentimental. This one, Opium Purom, Black Opium. There are tons of fragrance I love from this house. Even I love all the Lanvin flankers. I'll be shameless to say it. But YSL house has been a great part of my journey. So that is definitely a posh house. A little bit more expensive, but definitely worth the penny. Alright? That's number 7. Number 6. Many of you will be like, yeah, this is a little bit expensive house, but check this. You know, they have a lot of fragrances. You know, they have offered a lot of fragrance over the years. Great lines. This house of Giorgio Armani. They are also Emporio Armani. I think they are the basically same entity. But Armani is one of my favorite houses because they produce a lot of masculine fragrance, a lot of sweet fragrance. They have Court line, this line. They have this Stronger With You line. They also have Aqua di Gio line. They have what's the other one? They have Emporio Armani. There's like few other lines that definitely there. The Mania, Armani Mania. I cannot remember all of them, but they have a lot of fragrances over the years. So Armani, definitely check it out. Even Armani Eau de Nuit, Armani Eau Purom, that line, very rich line for me in designer side. This is not my top favorites, by the way. Stronger With You, intensely. Okay, so now we are gonna show you top 5. Top 5 houses are my most favorite houses. These are the fragrances I wear the most. House of Prada, number 5. Very high quality soapy house. I understand they do not have that many fragrances like some of the other mainstream ones, but if you just talk about soapy scent, just go to Prada. They will do the job. Prada Amber, this one, Prada L'Homme, they're more upper class line. Prada just does clean fragrances so well. This is Prada Luna Rossa Sport. So Luna Rossa line is very soapy and nice, easy to wear, kind of powdery. Check it out. Prada is a very high class house. For me, this house deserves a lot more love. Okay, Prada is number 5. Number 4, my most favorite house, Paco Rabanne. This actually was gonna make my top list, like top favorite, but I decided to change it for a reason, because Paco Rabanne fragrances, they have been my part of my journey. I wore a lot of it, but currently I am more into some other brands, you know, like, so I do not reach for Paco Rabanne fragrance like Invictus, not so much, but nonetheless a lot of fragrances. Paco Rabanne Purom, 1 million, Paco Rabanne XS, Black XS, they have huge variety, okay, for both men and women. So Paco Rabanne is my number 4 designer brand. Number 3, House of Versace. Remember, this is my list. You know, many of you will be hating like, hey, Versace sucks. Many people say that. I don't know why. Versace, it's really good. Like, I mean, my journey, if you see my reviews, Versace Purom, Versace Menu Fresh, Eros, you go Versense, You just see how many Versace I reviewed. Versace, it's really classy. I really love how the bottles look. They really carry a brand value, and I think very popular in the world. So Versace is number three. Number two and number one, I don't care how they sell. These are two of my most favorite house. And second one is gonna be Thierry Mugler. Thierry Mugler, for me, I consider this as a niche house because they do fragrances very unique. Sadly, they have sold their ownership to, I think, Avon, who are doing the fragrances, and I miss the fonts of Thierry Mugler. But nonetheless, Mugler House, whatever, especially just one line, you can just get the Amen line and you can just say thanks, But they do have women's side, they have Mugler cologne. Now, a lot more varieties they're providing. So Mugler, it's I'm gonna be a little bit biased. I think this is really, really, really fragrance house you should explore. They have a lot of darker fragrances, challenging ones, makes it one of my most favorite. Thierry Mugler number two. And that leads me to number one. What can be my number one? Yes, some of you know me, already guessed it. House of Dior. Sadly, Dior and Chanel, if most of you know, Mark would also say so. These two, he said, the top two designer tier brands. Okay, and I would say Guerlain is right up there with those. Cartier would be definitely like giving them same quality. But for me, Guerlain did not make the list because I just started exploring the house. I have had Liege, low medial, but it not never felt like I have tried enough fragrance that I was impressed by. But now I'm loving Vetiver, like Le Boisé. I will explore. Definitely, I'm pretty sure it is gonna become my favorite house. But at this moment, Dior. Yes, you can argue Dior didn't release anything great. True, but Dior already has great resume. They have Dior Online. Just for this online, they can become my number one house because of the bottle. They are everything. Dior is everything for me. Okay, so I have Dior Homme Intense, my most favorite fragrance. Apart from that, Dior Eau Sauvage line, Sauvage, Dior Privia line. Whatever I tried, I was very impressed. Very little disappointed me. Okay, so check out House of Dior. That's my number one designer brand. Thank you for watching, guys. Hopefully, you guys let me know. Those who are in my group, I urge you, and those other reviewers or people who want to start up a channel, let me see what are your top designer brands. Take care, guys. Thanks for watching. Have a very nice day. Bye bye.